to episode 29 of Quest for 1,000 Songs, direct from the Rob Lincoln Unpresidential Library. In that intro, if you look closely, you'll find some very deep and dark secrets. One of the secrets is, what is that instrumental excerpt from? If you know the artist or the name of the instrumental, let us know. Well, we're going to get started with a song that came from so many different weird kinds of ideas from lots of not weird people. I'll just mention the people and not the ideas. So thank you, Christine Winchester, Julianne Ott, Charlie Ott, and Judy Fiacco for all giving me some inspiration, as well as the Pops Train Festival, music festival put on by Rusty and Jan. All of that inspired this song, including a tad of Lyle Lovett. Anyhow, here we go. It's called Words, Just Words. Don't grow up to be a pirate if you want to ride the railroad train. Don't grow up to be a train conductor if you want to ride a pony on the plane. But just grow up to be something, and it won't be in vain. If you always seek the sunshine, nothing grows without the rain. I've seen a lot of people, and I've worked many normal kinds of jobs. Still I've been among the angels, been among the boring and among the snobs. And if you choose to go a-rambling and not to go hobnob, just stay within the law, don't steal, and you can cut some corners, but don't rob. Words, just words floating to the air. Words, just words are everywhere. But it takes someone to make a sound, and it's okay if you don't know where you're bound. Words, just words won't get you out of town. Take a step out in the sunshine and feel it is still warm. Take a chance and put a foot forward, even if the shoe is worn. If you want to be a pirate, it's time to put the black patch on. And if you want to be a train conductor, well, you know what line you're on. Words, just words floating to the air. Words, just words are everywhere. It takes someone to make that sound, and it's okay if you don't know where you're bound. Words, just words won't get you out of town. Timing will catch up on you, and it don't matter what you do, you'll all vanish in the air. But there's still time enough to care, so don't grow up to be a pirate if you must sail your submarine. Don't grow up to be a train conductor if you do not like that scene. It's okay to make mistakes if you know you're gonna start off green. There's no time for tomorrow now, today it's time to find a dream. There's no time for tomorrow now, today it's time to find your dream. Words, just words. Brand new song written today. As all the songs you hear are written this week, most of them are written right before I record them that day. And thanks again. It was a song to a young man, as Christine Winchester suggested. And I listened to some Lyle Lovett, and that was a suggestion by Julian Ott. And I believe there are some other suggestions as well about Pirates and Trains by Judy Fiacco, and I think Charlie had something to do with that too. Speaking of Charlie, there's a song with the name Charlie in the title coming up, a brand new song, and you'll hear more about it momentarily. Different Charlie though. Well, there's another song just written. This came from a pretty strange inspiration. Well, first of all, one of our listeners, the great singer-songwriter from the Philadelphia area, Charles Nolan, suggested I write a song with a man's name. Well, that was easy, but kind of what happened was I was watching the Philadelphia Phillies game, and they mentioned they were playing the Atlanta Braves, and they mentioned that no Brave since 1890 or so no Brave team had ever had two pitchers that struck out 200 or more batters, which is really unusual considering the Braves have a great staff over the years. And the last team to do it was a team from about 1890, and one of the pitchers was a guy named Old Hoss Radbourn. So I decided to look it up on Wikipedia, Old Hoss Radbourn. Turned out he was a Hall of Famer I'd never heard of. But more importantly, he was the first man to do this. The song was called Charlie Old Hoss Radbourn. Let's say it was opening day in 1886. The Boston baseball team was posing for their picks. Charlie Old Hoss Radbourn, he did not like to pose. And they took that baseball photo, and for eternity it froze. Charlie gave the bird the first ever middle finger. Charlie gave the bird, may his legend always linger. Charlie Old Hoss Radbourn in the first photo of the finger. Old Hoss was a tough old guy, drank whiskey on the field. Once pitched a doubleheader, hard to believe that he was for real. Played for the Boston Beaneaters and for Cincinnati too. Opened up his own billiard room when his career was through. Charlie gave the bird the first ever middle finger. Charlie gave the bird, may his legend always linger. Charlie Old Hoss Radbourn in the first photo of the finger. Charlie has his own tobacco card where he gave the bird again. At junk stores looking for it hard. It's worth a line of dough, my friend. My friend. Well, Charlie Old Hoss Radbourn never grew that old. Lost an eye while hunting, and I've heard the story told. When he died at 42, before he kicked the bucket, he lifted up his hand to God and told him just to True story. Well, all but the last two lines. That I just kind of imagined how he died. I wasn't there on his deathbed. But that's called Charlie Old Hoss Radburn. And you should read about him. I didn't have time to read a lot about him because I had to write 2 songs today. But I believe that Charlie Horse might have something to do with his name. Charlie Old Hoss Radburn. He's a great pitcher, too. Hall of Famer. Inducted in 1939. Anyhow, speaking of horses, we're going to do a very unusual cover song. It was a cover song suggested by my bandmate from the 1980s, bass player named Mike Doherty. Well, he didn't suggest this song at all. He may even hate this song. Who knows? He suggested a band called Live. Band from York, Pennsylvania. And this was an obscure song that was on their hidden track of their most popular album. It was a hidden track. Stay tuned. It's called Horse. So as I've just mentioned, this song was a hidden track. So it might be pretty obscure. I know this band had some other hits, but this is the song I remember only because it was played over and over again on WXPN in Philadelphia in 1994. And I never forgot one aspect of this song, and I think you'll remember that aspect as well after you hear it. Anyhow, it's from the band Live. Ed Kowalczyk was the main songwriter, and it's credited to the band Live. And thank you, Mike Doherty, for suggesting this band, if not this song, though, called Horse. Things that they make you say, and all the love that you hide away. I'll pick you up and it'll be alright. I'll pick you up and it'll be tonight. She won't discipline the children, and now they're running wild on the beach, and I don't care. No, I don't care. No, I don't care. It's the middle of the night and we'll be playing dominoes and drinking beer. I try to think of something deep to say, but my well is dipping dry today. She rode a horse into my head. She rode a horse into my head. She won't discipline the children, and now they're running wild on the beach, and I don't care. No, I don't care. No, I don't care. She rode a horse into my head. it's my arrangement of a live song. I guess live fans it's not obscure for, but those of you who are not listening to WXPN, I'm not so sure how much airplay that song got outside of Philadelphia. But you'll let me know if you've heard it before and you're not from the Philly area. That was Horse. That was live. Band out of York, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Mike Doherty, again. And thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed that song, that cover that I just learned. And I hope you enjoyed one or perhaps both of the original songs just written. As we continue our quest for 1,000 songs, this was episode 29. Thank you so much for continuing to inspire me with your ideas and for just listening. Please like if you liked anything and subscribe. Take care.